My name's Maryann Hinger, and I go to the Vineyard at the river.
Okay. What brought you to the More Life group?
Looking for more life
Okay.
for a long time.
Tell us about that.
Okay, my first question when I became a Christian 45 years ago was, what do I do with the negative thoughts and feelings that I have? And I got all kinds of answers that didn't work for me. And I've been on a seeking trail and discovered a lot and learned a lot about my negative thoughts and feelings. I know them, I can name them, I understand where they came from, know all about them. And what I heard was, you give it to the Lord. Well, it was like flypaper. I gave it to the Lord, but it came right back on me. But there was a relief. A relief in just knowing my feelings and being able to name them. But I just knew there had to be more than that. So right now, I'm looking at my life that I was raised in pretense and niceness. You must be nice. And a lot of people have problems and addictions. Mine was being so nice that I lost the real person that God made me to be. And so I have been seeking a church for years where you can be authentic. And the first thing I noticed within 10 minutes of that group, these people are authentic, and it's good, it's not bad. And then as I began to learn about renouncing, I experienced a freedom that I had not experienced since when I first came to Christ. I had that freedom. And then it's been a process of a struggle of emotions and putting on my happy face and looking nice and saying nice, and almost to the point of making myself sick sometimes. And so I just love authenticity. I've been seeking it all my life, but I did not find it in the church very often. And so in this group, it's a safe place to come and be able to say the negatives and the uglies and confess them. But the good news is God takes them and he replaces them with his love. And I started walking in a freedom I've never known all these years, and loving people in a way I've not been very expressive in loving people. And I find I'm very expressive, and it's natural. It's not put on. It's not prefabricated. It's not pretense. I love the freedom in this class.
Is there any particular thing that you remember about the group, the material that helped you?
Oh, every scripture, the Psalms 16:11, you have shown me the pathway of life. Every scripture came alive to me in that class. And the most exciting thing to me is I spent a lot of years in counseling, and I don't have to do any work. I don't have to dig it up. I don't have to conjure it. And I don't feel that forced feeling of I got to come up with something. It bubbles up, and God reveals at that moment what he wants me to say. And I can say it. And I'm getting freer and freer, and I'm loving it.
What have you noticed has changed in your life since you took the group?
Well, I just said I have a freedom, and I look around the church now and I go, I love her, I love him. I never used those before. And my husband's experiencing such a freedom in me, he can't believe it. I mean, 60 years of marriage, this man knows me, and he knows that it's not pretense. I feel like I've been delivered from being nice. That sounds so anti-Christian, but I think the church is filled with nice people. And I decided that nice is, for me, I've learned that being nice was a pretense and a learned way of being to get approval as a child, and it just continued on. Now I look at the word nice just for me, and it means nothing inside can escape. Because I might not be acceptable. People might not like it. They'd be shocked at what I thought and felt if I just said it out. So for me, it's a freedom to be able to release these things and renounce them.
What would you tell people?
I am telling people. Yeah, I'm telling lots of people. And it's a safe place where you can go and be. And the hardest thing I've been called to do in Christianity is just be. I'm a good doer. But being is something else. And it's a place to go and just be me, be loved and accepted, and leave with a freedom, just a burden off of my shoulders. I walk lighter. I feel lighter. It's just been, I look at my life like a jigsaw puzzle, and you put all the pieces, and I did the outlines and I did the fill-ins, but there, right in the middle, there was a key that was missing. And it was being able to renounce those things and let them go. And I've done that, but God never took them before. I don't know what the difference is there, other than I'm with safe people who have walked that path that make a difference. I'm out of a box that I've been in for a long time.
What would you say to other people about coming to the group?
Well, I'm saying it loud and clear. I think everybody needs to do this, and I would love to see the leaders of the church do this, because there's such a, not tolerance, but love and acceptance of people, genuinely loving people where they are.